The following is a production of WCMP Sports. It's time for a high school football matchup here on Nice 95.5 as we see the Ogilvie Lions set to face off against the McGregor Mercuries. We've got kickoff coming up here shortly. We'll head to the field now for the pregame.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's football game here on Nice 95.5 FM KVEK. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's Section 5 9-man semifinal game between the homestanding Ogilvie Lions and the visiting McGregor Mercuries. Of course, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman. I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's game in this 9-man section semifinal between these two teams, the Ogilvie Lions and the McGregor Mercuries. This 9-man football game here on KBEK should be a good one. These two teams met during the regular season where Ogilvie got the 60-6 victory over McGregor, but it is playoffs. You race everything you did in the regular season. Now you get to the playoffs. It's a brand new season, so it's all different once you get to the playoffs. So these two teams are, of course, looking to move on to the section championship next Friday. And as we take a look at the bracket here for Section 5 9-man football, it's a small section, only 4 teams, and the 4 teams played each other during the regular season. Ogilvie beat all the rest of the 3 of them, that is McGregor, Cromwell, Wright, and Southridge. Funny enough, last year the section championship game was between Ogilvie and Southridge, and Ogilvie got the victory there and made it to state. Had a tough game against Kitson County Central, and where a lot of people, I'm sure, felt like maybe Ogilvie should have won, but Ogilvie unfortunately fell. But they look to this game here today, and they have been one good team this year. They fell to 2 very good teams to open up the season. They fell to Cherry. That one was a close game, and then they were blanked by Mountain Iron Buell. That was a tough one for them, but as you look after those 2 losses, they went on to win 5 straight games, and man, oh man, were they on a tear in those 5 straight games. And again, this Ogilvie team now for many years in a row now has been very good, has been either in the section championship or near state. So this is a very good team, a very good Ogilvie team, and I'm excited. I haven't called a 9-man game ever, let alone an Ogilvie game, so I'm excited to see how this one plays out. Of course, you can see all you want on the internet and read about it, but there's only so much info you can gather from that until you see the team play live. You really might not get a good read as to who plays where and what, and how good a team really is. So I'm excited to see these two teams play here tonight. Of course, Ogilvie, the Lions, finish up the regular season at 5-2, 3-1 at home. That one loss was to Cherry, and 2-1 on the road. They were also, as I mentioned, 3-0 in the section. But yeah, in their last 5 games, when they went on that 5-game win streak, each of the 5 games that they won, they scored at least 50 points in. They even shut out Cromwell, right, 50-0. And in those 5 wins, they gave up, the most points they gave up was 14 to Cook County in the regular season finale. So this Ogilvie defense, very stout. As I mentioned, only 8-point loss against Cherry. That one maybe they felt like they should have won, but they're going to figure something out here as we go forward in these playoffs. And then you have Mountain Iron Buell. That lost to them, a 44-0 loss. Mountain Iron Buell, one of the better teams in all of 9-man. As we take a look at Mountain Iron Buell, they're ranked number 3 in all of 9-man football. They finished the season 8-0, so that loss doesn't look too bad for Ogilvie now on the season. Cherry, they're another team who's ranked pretty highly in 9-man football. They're ranked in the top 10 of 9-man football, and Ogilvie ranked 18th, and I think that's might be a little bit of a bad rating there for Ogilvie. They may have gotten kind of a bad deal on that one, because I really think, as we look at this Ogilvie team, I really do think that Ogilvie is a lot better than that number 18 rank that they have been provided by. I don't know who provides it, but I feel like they are a lot better than what that rank is. Of course, you're at least in the top 8 when you get into the state tournament in the all of 9-man, so you have to be at least in the top 10, in my opinion, and I think Ogilvie is well in the top 10. I'd say they're even pushing to the top 5, but they're looking to prove something here tonight against the McGregor Mercuries here, as the Ogilvie Lions have home field advantage here before. Now, again, if they win this game against the McGregor Mercuries, they will move on to next Friday, where they will play in Esco in the championship game against either Cromwell Wright or Southridge. Those two teams playing tonight as well up in Cromwell Wright. So the winner of that one will face off against Ogilvie in the championship game, well, presumably next Friday. Again, it is playoffs. I'm presuming, and that I shouldn't do that because you know what? We've seen upsets happen a lot before, and maybe the McGregor Mercuries are looking to do that here tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. We're about 11 minutes or so away from kickoff here in beautiful Ogilvie, Minnesota. Small town football here this evening, 9-man. And something cool about this field is they don't need to push the boundary line in anymore with the the yard markers or anything. They already have the field painted as wide as a 9-man field should be, so they don't have to do anything special to really change the field to get it ready for a 9-man football game. It's already set to go, so that's pretty cool to see that. I did play, not that it matters, not that anybody cares, but I did play some semi-pro ball here in Ogilvie at this field, and it's a really nice field, and again, I got to play some semi-pro ball here. I think it was 16, 17. Those 2 seasons I got to play here, and man, it was so fun to be able to play football and to be able to play on this field. It was a lot of fun. I miss those guys. I wish I could see them again. And again, what a great field to be playing on. Those were some hot summers, though. 2016 and 17. Those summers were probably some of the hottest that I can remember. I mean, I remember we played one game on a Saturday where the heat index was close to like 110. We had to have an extended halftime. They even thought about shortening the quarters. Instead, they just gave us extra water breaks. So basically, an extra timeout or 2 per team per quarter because it was that hot out. So again, not that anyone cares, nor does it matter, but have played on this field. It is an awesome field to play on, and when it is sunny, of course, we've got overcast skies here tonight, sitting at about 45 degrees. We've got a light breeze out there as well, so I'd say for late October in Minnesota, this is actually pretty darn good weather, seeing as how we could, I'm not going to say it, but we could see that, the white stuff, the snow. We could see it. We have before this early in Minnesota, but it is a beautiful night here for football and for 9-man semifinal action in Section 5 between the Ogilvie Lions and the McGregor Mercuries. It should be a good one here. As you look at the rosters, though, the rosters are very lopsided. You've got about 40 players for Ogilvie that they hold, and McGregor, I believe I counted it was 16 or 17 players. So that wise, it is a little bit lopsided, and that I think goes to how just shows you why Ogilvie has been so good over the years. They've been able to get this many players on a 9-man roster. I mean, for Pete's sake, I've called games for a couple of 11-man teams that this 40-man roster trumps their roster for the 11-man team, and it's so interesting to see how that works itself out. But I'm excited to call this one again. Never called a 9-man football game, never called a game for Ogilvie, and I am more than pleased to do it. I can't wait for this one to get underway, as we have about 8.5 minutes here before kickoff on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Of course, stay tuned to the morning shows for all of your local sports updates on Nice 95.5 FM with Rockin' Rob and Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Always nice to start the morning talking to her. Of course, the KBK studio is located in downtown Mora at the home of Schoberg and Holmstrom. So it's always nice to be able to talk to her in the morning, and she tries to keep up the best she can. I know she's got a busy life outside of it, but she does the best she can to try and keep up with sports and talk with me about it as much as she can, and I appreciate that from her. But this should be a fun one. It should be a good one, as we have semifinal Section 5 9-man semifinal action going on tonight between the Ogilvie Lions and the McGregor Mercuries. If you're just joining us, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. It's a Section 5 9-man semifinal game between the Ogilvie Lions and the McGregor Mercuries here at Streisky Field. So it should be a fun one, and Again, the Ogilvie Lions, they did play these McGregor Mercuries earlier in the season, and it was a win for Ogilvie, 60-6 during the regular season. And once again, we'll go back over that schedule if people are just joining us. 60-6 was the final there in that score here at Ogilvie, and Ogilvie is looking at their schedule. They only played 7 games. I looked. It is pretty common in 9-man to only play 7. A lot do play 8, but there are a couple of other teams who do only play 7 games, so it's not like it's super uncommon. But yeah, 7 games. They went 5-2. They lost their very first 2 games against Cherry and Mountain Iron Buell. Then they went on a 5-game winning streak in which they just absolutely destroyed their opponents. Like I mentioned before, they scored at least 50 points in each of their last 5 games. The most points they allowed in those last 5 games, 14. Yeah, 14 points with 1 shutout in there as well. They shut out Cromwell Wright, who is in the semifinals against Southridge. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that game, because the winner of tonight between Ogilvie and McGregor will face off against the winner of Cromwell Wright in Southridge next Friday at Esco High School. So that's where they'll have this Section 5 championship game. Again, Cromwell Wright finished the season 4-3, Southridge 2-5. McGregor did not, unfortunately, win a game this season. But as we take a look at the McGregor schedule, they went 0-7 as well, only played 7 games, but there was a couple of games against Cromwell Wright. That was a close one. 10-8 they lost. So if you take that game, turn it on its head, this McGregor team, they don't have a ton of players, but you can just see from the season they've had and from the players they have that they want to be out on this field. This is where they want to be. It's not like they're, not into it. This is it takes dedication. I think 9-man sometimes can be Ironman football, and I think that's what it's nicknamed. And for a reason. 9-man is so tough to play. You've got 2 less players on the field. It's a narrower field, and sometimes you have a lot less players. So a lot of these guys are playing both sides of the ball nonstop, quite literally. And I say both sides of the ball, but might as well say all 3 phases, special teams, offense, and defense. So, and that will be the case here tonight for McGregor. But we are just about set to get underway. We've got about just under 5 minutes to go before kickoff, and it looks like the stands are starting to fill up here. The Ogilvie Lions crowd has come out in full force tonight. I know we have seen already a couple of McGregor fans as well. They've got their McGregor shirts or hats on. It's so nice to see. We got a beautiful night in Ogilvie, Minnesota, like I mentioned before. It's in around 45 degrees, a light breeze kind of coming out of the west, blowing south as well. So it'll be a nice night for some football here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. We'll take a commercial break here, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this game, and then we should be set to go here with kickoff at Ogilvie, or in Ogilvie, Minnesota. So let's take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors, and when we come back, we'll be near, if not set for kickoff here in Ogilvie. Stritsky Field, where you're listening to Section 5 9-man semifinal here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
End of the season means savings at Minnesota Equipment. Save big on remaining zero turns in stock. Bravely, Aaron's, Toro, and John Deere. Buy now with 0% financing available. That's 0 on 0 turns. Need a walk behind instead? I got plenty of those too. On site and ready to go. The knowledgeable staff will get you the machine that fits your property size. Minnesota Equipment. Your neighbors. Your experts. Your neighborly experts. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Quality Disposal Systems, your locally owned and operated garbage company, offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to QualityDisposalSystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose the right divorce attorney. Spear and Swanson will make sure the judge knows your side of the story. Let them help you with your divorce, custody, child support, harassment, or orders for protection. They also handle DWIs and other legal matters. The right divorce attorney does make a difference. That's why you need to choose Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-620-7586.
It's almost time to start pushing snow. Sorry, just the messenger. Thankfully, Minnesota Equipment in Isanti has affordable machines to do the heavy lifting. Any size property. Toro and Aaron's walk behind snow blowers. Oh, you got land, huh? How about John Deere lawn and garden tractors? Or a compact utility tractor? Minnesota Equipment has them in stock. Snow removal doesn't have to be backbreaking. Not if you get into Minnesota Equipment. Highway 65 in Isanti. Or visit minnesotaequipment.com.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie. Maybe it's your first visit or maybe it's just been a while. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Call to make your appointment today at 320-272-4450. Northbound Dental in Ogilvie proudly supports Ogilvie Athletics. Go Lions!
Tina Curtis, Realtor at RE/MAX Results, specializes in waterfront properties, in-town living, country living, land splits, platting of land, and commercial. Tina Curtis is a full-time realtor going above and beyond for you. That's the Tina Curtis way. Call Tina at 612-390-2230. That's 612-390-2230. Check her out online at gogetteragent.com or find her on Facebook today. Experience the Tina Curtis way.
Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie will never make up diagnostics to make an extra buck. Jeff's Auto and Tires will do the service that you actually need. Jeff's Auto and Tires is an honest, dependable service center that's reliable and affordable when it comes to oil changes, batteries, tires, and so much more. Let Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie provide you with a higher standard of care for your vehicle. Call Jeff today for your next car service or tire problems at 320-980-1122.
October is College Knowledge Month at Pine Technical and Community College. The whole month, PTCC will be providing a variety of events for high school students and the community to learn more about college options. College Knowledge Month is meant to provide future students with the preparation, opportunity, and support needed to apply to college. Join PTCC for a nursing program information session on October 26th at 2:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome. Learn more at pine.edu.
Most Americans do not have a proper will or estate plan in place. Many of you listening have been putting off that important task for a long time. Stop waiting and contact Spear & Swanson today. Spear & Swanson can help you put together a tight legal estate plan to make sure the assets you've been working so hard to obtain get passed on to your loved ones in the way that best fits you. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-629-7586. That's 320-629-7586.
End of the season means savings at Minnesota Equipment. Save big on remaining zero turns in stock. Bravely, Aaron's, Toro, and John Deere. Buy now with 0% financing available. That's 0 on zero turns. Need a walk behind instead? I got plenty of those too. On site and ready to go. The knowledgeable staff will get you the machine that fits your property size. Minnesota Equipment. Your neighbors. Your experts. Your neighborly experts. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Quality Disposal Systems. Your locally owned and operated garbage company offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to qualitydisposalsystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getthere. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose the right divorce attorney. Spear and Swanson will make sure the judge knows your side of the story. Let them help you with your divorce, custody, child support, harassment, or orders for protection. They also handle DWIs and other legal matters. The right divorce attorney does make a difference. That's why you need to choose Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-620-7586.
It's almost time to start pushing snow. Sorry, just the messenger. Thankfully, Minnesota Equipment in Isanti has affordable machines to do the heavy lifting. Any size property. Toro and Aaron's walk behind snow blowers. Oh, you got land, huh? How about John Deere lawn and garden tractors? Or a compact utility tractor? Minnesota Equipment has them in stock. Snow removal doesn't have to be backbreaking. Not if you get into Minnesota Equipment. Highway 65 in Isanti. Or visit minnesotaequipment.com.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie. Maybe it's your first visit or maybe it's just been a while. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Call to make your appointment today at 320-272-4450. Northbound Dental in Ogilvie proudly supports Ogilvie Athletics. Go Lions!
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK. It is the Section 5 9-man semifinal here between the Ogilvie Lions and the McGregor Mercuries. Back to return for McGregor will be Isaiah Surfling, number 3, and number 7, Connor Barden. And kicking off here for Ogilvie is number 77, Landon Halverson, a senior. And there's the kick. It is to the right side of the field, but it is going to go out of bounds. So the McGregor Mercuries will take over without having to touch the ball. That was Caden Kellerman who just let that one go for the Mercuries, and they will start on offense. Wearing their black helmets, black pants, and their white away jerseys. Ogilvie in their orange helmets, orange pants, and their black home jerseys. So no time has come off the clock, and first quarter is underway, and the Mercuries will take over at the 35 as they get to the line. And their quarterback, Caden Kellerman, takes the snap, sends a man in motion from left to right, hands it off, and he's going to be swarmed. And that ball comes out, though. Ball is picked up by the Ogilvie Lions on defense, and he is going to possibly get near the end zone. He takes it down inside the 10. Recovering that fumble was Tucker Kenyon. Tucker Kenyon with the fumble recovery. He takes it a ways back. And the running back was gathered up in the backfield by a ways. Really had no chance to go anywhere. And Ogilvie capitalized, ripping the ball away. 11:51 to go. Only 9 seconds off the clock for that one play and a turnover. And the Lions will take over. First down and goal at the 9. Colby Milbrandt will lead his team to the line. Tucker Kenyon along with Hunter Kenyon in the backfield. Give this to Hunter Kenyon. Makes a man miss in the backfield. Breaks another tackle. Gets to the goal line, and he's going to be stopped about a yard or two short. Hunter Kenyon on the carry.
Number 7, Hunter Kenyon, the ball carrier for the Lions. Tackled by number 2, Cooper Sellers of the Mercury's. Second down, Lions.
We'll pick up about 7 yards on that carry. Will Hunter Kenyon, they'll go no huddle. Will the Ogilvie Lions. He takes it, tosses out to the left here to Kenyon, and he is walking into the end zone.
Number 7, Hunter Kenyon, the ball carrier
For a
Lions
touchdown.
in the end zone.
That's Hunter Kenyon who puts the Lions on the board early here in this one. And the Ogilvie Lions take a 6-0 lead over the McGregor Mercuries with 40 seconds coming off the clock. And the Mercuries have already had a possession. It was one possession and a turnover. Lions will line up to go for 2. Milbrandt takes a snap. It's a fumble in the exchange and faked the handoff one way, and then he wanted to take it. Milbrandt wanted to take it up the middle himself, but it was just a bad exchange there between him and the running back, Tucker Kenyon. So the 2-point conversion is no good, and the Ogilvie Lions lead 6-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. So Tucker Kenyon recovered the fumble of the Mercuries and returned it all the way back to the 9 after the McGregor running back got stuffed in the backfield. Almost a loss of 5, but he did drop the ball, and nice job there by Tucker Kenyon to grab it and take it downfield. So the Mercuries will try to get going on offense here this time around. They trail now 6-0. And the Ogilvie Lions will come back out onto the field. A new kicker this time around. It'll be number 45, Aiden Pierce. One of the few seniors here for the Ogilvie Lions who they honored during the starting lineups. So Aiden Pierce with the boot, and this one is down the middle. It's going to be taken in by their quarterback, number 9. And he's going to be wrapped up basically where he caught that ball. That is Caden Kellerman, who tried to go somewhere with it, but just had nowhere to go.
By the Lions, returned by number 9, Caden Kellerman of the Mercuries. Tackled by number 24, Tucker Kenyon of the Lions. First down, Mercuries.
So they'll start at about the... they're going to spot it right at the 30. So that's where the Mercuries will take over, right at their own 30-yard line. They trail 6-0. Ogilvie up early. 11:13 to go here in the first quarter. Mercuries will break the huddle, and they'll get to the line. In the backfield is Connor Barden. Quarterback takes a snap. He sweeps it out to the right side, and he gets upfield past the 30 and then is hit hard there by Tucker Kenyon. And we've already called his name plenty here, and we're not even a minute into this one. Tucker Kenyon been all over. He's recovered a fumble. He's made a couple of tackles already. And that one right there, it is a gain of about 3 there for Connor Barden for McGregor. And Kellerman will get his team to the line. A receiver at the top end, bottom of the field. Sends a man in motion from left to right, and then he'll give it off here to number 3. That's Isaiah Surfling.
Number 3, Isaiah Surfling, the ball carrier for the Mercury.
Surfling with the carry, gets to the 35. It's a gain of 2, and that'll bring up third down and 5 now for the Mercuries with 10:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Ogilvie leads 6-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Mercuries will break the huddle and get to the line. Barden Kellerman takes a snap as a quarterback sweep up the right side of the field, gets past one defender, past another one to the 40, breaks the tackle, carries a defender to the 45, past the 50, and he's finally taken down inside Ogilvie territory to about the 47. Wow. Gain of about 18 there for Kellerman, calling his own number. Gain of about 18 there for Kellerman. It's a first down for Ogilvie with 9:30 to go here in quarter number 1. Ogilvie does lead, but Kellerman breaks off a nice one there and puts the Mercuries into Ogilvie territory. And same formation. Receiver at the top and bottom of the formation sends a man in motion from right to left. He fakes the give there to Barden, and now he's looking to pass, looking to go downfield, but that one is intercepted! Intercepted by the Ogilvie Lions at the 20. Takes it up to the right side of the field, and he's got some room to run. Cuts back, but he's taken out of bounds by Barden, and that is intercepted by Nathan Hagel. Nathan Hagel with the INT at the 20, returns it to the 45 of the Mercuries, and that's where Ogilvie will take over. Kellerman tried to chuck it downfield, but his man was triple covered down there. Really had no chance of completing that one, and Lions will take over again at about the 47-yard line of the Mercuries. Milbrandt and company will line up in the gun. Milbrandt takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's looking deep, and he's going to get it to his receiver, who kind of let up on the route just a little bit. Cole Hergis. Hergis, I don't know if he knew that one was going to come to him or not, but that one was a little in front of him. A good spot for that ball from Milbrandt, but it falls incomplete, and that'll bring up second down and 10. From the Mercury 47-yard line. 9:03 to go here in the first quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. A receiver on the top and bottom of the formation here for the Lions. They'll send a man in motion from right to left, and that give is to number 9, and that is Hergis with the carry to about the 35. That's a gain of 12. Gain of 12 there for Cole Hergis. And Hergis, a nice gain of 12 there, and a first down for the Ogilvie Lions on the Mercury 35-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go. Looks like a Mercury went down with an injury. They're just going to stretch him out. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Never want to see anybody injured. Ogilvie Lions will get back to the line of scrimmage, which is at the 35. Milbrandt sends a man in motion right to left. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the give up the middle, and then he's looking deep. He's got a man deep downfield, and he's open. Caught end zone. Touchdown, Ogilvie. He got the pass to Landon Halverson. Halverson with a 35-yard receiving touchdown there. And that'll make it 12-0 early on here for Ogilvie. That's 12-0 now. Ogilvie with 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. Great fake there from the running backs and Milbrandt, and had a man wide open. That was Halverson, and I don't think the Mercuries were expecting Halverson to get downfield that quickly. He was wide open. So Milbrandt and company will get to the line. I formation. Sends a man in motion left to right. He's going to give it up there to Tucker Kenyon. He breaks out to the right side, trying to get into the end zone. He's close, but he did not get there. He broke it out wide to the right, trying to use his speed to get past that Mercury defense, but they were able to get to him before he got to the corner of that end zone. So 2-point conversion is no good, and the Lions will lead 12-0 here with 8:50 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, Dr. Severs is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at EmbraceMN.com. Ogilvie Lions again, 12-0 lead here. And A little over 3 minutes have come off the board. 3:10 to be exact, and Ogilvie has scored twice on both of their possessions. The McGregor Mercuries have turned the ball over twice on their 2 possessions. They're hoping to change that here as they are about to get their 3rd possession of this first quarter. So the Lions will line up to kick this one away. It's Aiden Pierce who will line up to kick it away. And there's the boot. This one going right down the center of the field. That's going to be taken in by Kellerman, the quarterback. He takes it up on the left side of the field, breaks free of one tackle, gets to the sideline, puts his hand down at the 45, and gets up to the 50. That's where he's ridden out of bounds by Aiden Pierce. So Kellerman takes it up to about the 50-yard line. And that's where they'll have first down and 10. Let's see where they officially spot him. He was close to that boundary line, and they will spot the nose of the ball right at the 50. And that's where the Mercuries will take over on offense with 8:43 to go. 7 seconds come off the clock there with that kick return. Kellerman will line up. Gun formation. Kellerman takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back, who was swallowed up in the backfield there.
Number 3, Isaiah Surfling, the ball carrier for the Mercuries.
And
tackled by Hines, 57, Owen Hines.
57, that's Owen Hines with the tackle. He's going to lose about 4 yards, will the running back Isaiah Surfling. A loss of 4, and that'll make it 2nd and 14 now for the McGregor Mercuries. So a loss of 4 on that carry. Again, the tackle made by Owen Hines. He came in scot-free. Untouched to the running back. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kellerman takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking to cut it upfield, makes a man miss, and he may have gotten a yard past the line of scrimmage, no more, if he got anything. It'll be 3rd down and long here for McGregor with 7:40 to go. Kellerman will come to the sideline to get the play call here from his head coach, John Jacobs. Of course, the Lions head coached by Dave Halverson. And Kellerman will take the play call back into the huddle. And they'll break the huddle and get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and long, 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Lions lead 12-0. Kellerman lines up with his running back to the right of him. Sends a man in motion left to right. He takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to cut it up the middle past the 50, past the 45, and he's ridden down at about the 44-yard line. Gain of about 10 for Kellerman. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and about 4, maybe a long 4. We'll call it 5. 4th and 5 now for the McGregor Mercuries. Ball at the 44-yard line. McGregor going to look like they're going for it here as the clock dips to about 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ogilvie Lions lead 12-0. Mercuries get to the line. Kellerman has a receiver at the top and bottom of the formation. His running back to the left. Sends a man in motion right to left. He takes the snap. It's a toss out to the left for his running back, Surfling. And Surfling cuts up the field. He's got some room to run, and then he's hit out of bounds, stays on his feet. But he gets to the 24-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 20. Or excuse me, to the 34. But there is a flag down. And it'll be holding on the Mercuries. That's the first penalty here of the game, and Mercuries get called for holding, so that will set the MAC. Instead of 1st down and 10 at about the 34, it'll be 4th down and extra long. They're going to spot the ball at the 45 of McGregor, so 4th down and long now for McGregor. 6:16 to go here in the first quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, helping you find a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. So, Mercury's had a 1st down, but a holding call is going to set them back all the way to their own 45-yard line. And they'll go for it again on 4th down. Kellerman takes a snap. It's a two-step drop, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Then he rolls out to his left. He's got some room to run, but he's not going to get any further. He gets it to about the 47-yard line, and that's where he's aided out of bounds. So that will be a turnover on downs here for the McGregor Mercuries, and Ogilvie Lions will take back over on offense. This is their third possession. They have scored on their first two possessions of the game. And they'll look to continue that here and score on their third straight. Of course, that last one, a Colby Milbrandt passing touchdown to Halverson. That's Landon Halverson, and now Milbrandt under center. Takes a snap. It's going to be a fake toss. They come back with a counter to the left side. That's Cole Hergis. Hergis up the field. He got a pancake block out there to the 25-20, 15-10. Goodbye. Cole Hergis is gone. Touchdown, but there is a flag on the field. Cole Hergis got a huge block at about the 35, but it looks like they might come and call this back. If not, it's a 53-yard run for Cole Hergis. And they will. It'll be on the Ogilvie Lions. It'll be holding. So two penalties for each, well, one penalty for each team, excuse me. And that will erase the 53-yard rushing touchdown from Cole Hergis and put them on the 45 of the McGregor Mercury. So they erase the touchdown run, but it won't be first down and plus 10. It'll be first down and about 8 yards to go with 5:57 to go here in the first quarter. And Ogilvie darn near continued that streak of scoring on their first two drives. They're looking to do that the same here on their third one. Colby Milbrandt will take the offense out, back onto the field. He's got a receiver at the top end, bottom of the formation. Tucker Kenyon to his right. Milbrandt takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. He's looking. It's a three-step drop. Now he looks to go deep. He's got a man wide open, and one-handed catch from Cole Hergis is a touchdown. Cole Hergis. A one-handed grab there from Cole Hergis will make this an 18-0 game in favor of the Ogilvie Lions. What a pass and catch connection there from Milbrandt to Hergis down that right sideline. And I mean, Hergis was just left wide open. He left all the defenders in the dust. And he gets into the end zone. It's 18-0 here in the first quarter, 5:49 to go. Ogilvie will get the call into the huddle, and they'll get to the line of scrimmage. Milbrandt will line up in the gun. Two receivers to the right of the formation. Milbrandt takes a snap. He looks. He tried to throw it up the middle, and then he trips, but he keeps it on his feet. He throws it into the back of the end zone. It's going to be intercepted, but it won't matter because that will not be returned by the McGregor defender. So the two-point conversion is no good, but the Ogilvie Lions lead 18-0 here in the first quarter with 5:49 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. 18-0. Two passing touchdowns already here for Colby Milbrandt in this first quarter. That has helped his team to an 18-0 lead. We had a Hunter Kenyon 2-yard rushing touchdown for the first score of the game. Ogilvie Lions lead 18-0, and they'll look to once again kick it away. That'll be Aiden Pierce set to kick this one off. Aiden Pierce gets set. There's the whistle, and there's the boot. This one right down the middle. Kellerman thought about grabbing it, and then it goes to their running back number 7, Connor Barden, and he's going to have some tough room to try and maneuver, but he does a good job. And then we got a flag thrown in from behind the play, or in front of, whichever way you want to look at it. And this might be a face mask on Ogilvie. We'll wait and see. That came right at the end of the play. And with the tackle being where that flag is at, I would assume it's something of a face mask. It will be. So the face mask penalty against the Ogilvie Lions will be their second penalty here the first quarter. So that will help McGregor with their field position. That'll push them forward, and that'll spot the ball at the 45-yard line, a 15-yard penalty. Gives the Mercury offense a good starting field position. Ogilvie Lions lead 18-0. 5:41 to go here in the first quarter. As the Mercuries will take over on offense. This is their fourth offensive possession. In the gun. Extending man in motion from left to right. He takes the snap, rolls out to his right, and then it's a fumble. And that one is recovered by the Ogilvie Lions. So another turnover here by the Mercuries, and Cole Hergis recovers the fumble. 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. You've got 4 possessions for the Mercuries, 3 turnovers. That is the third takeaway for Ogilvie, and now they will try to make it 4 for 4 on touchdowns here with 5:36 to go in the first quarter. They lead 18-0. Milbrandt lines up in the gun, takes the snap, toss out right to number 7, and he cuts it upfield, tries to make a defender miss, but he slips on his nice spin move there. Hunter Kenyon gets past the 45, near the 40 to about the 40, and we'll call it the 42, 41. It's a gain of 4 there for Hunter Kenyon. That'll bring up second down and 6. With 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Milbrandt and company will break the huddle. And they'll get up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers at the bottom of the formation, 1 at the top for Milbrandt. Milbrandt takes the snap. It's a 5-step drop. It's a screen to his running back, Tucker Kenyon. Kenyon has some room to maneuver. Cuts it up the field to the right side. Gets a block downfield, and he is going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. That's the third touchdown pass for Colby Milbrandt. This one to Tucker Kenyon. That is a 41-yard screen play. That puts the Ogilvie Lions up 24-0 now over McGregor. With 4:42 to go. That's 4 for 4 now for the Ogilvie Lions on their possessions and scores. Milbrandt will get the call from the sideline and trot into the huddle and get the play call into his teammates. 24-0 Ogilvie, moving the ball quite easily against this defense. And it's been the pass game so far. 3 passing touchdowns for Colby Milbrandt to this point. Line up, and that's presumably going to be a delay of game. And yeah, it will be. So Ogilvie unable to get that snap off in time. Will get a delay of game penalty.
The penalty is for a delay of game on the Lions.
So that'll move the ball back 5 yards, and we'll try to go for that 2-point conversion again. I haven't been able to convert that 2-point yet, but one of these times you think it's going to break free, and they'll get that 2 points on the board. The lineup again, looks like same formation. Milbrandt under center. Milbrandt takes the snap, fakes the give one way, gives it off to Tucker Kenyon, makes a man miss, and then spins his way near the goal line, and he is in. So Kenyon is able to get in on the 2-point conversion. That makes it 26-0 here for the Ogilvie Lions. We're still in the first quarter with 4:42 to go. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget over at EmbraceMN.com. It's 26-0. The Ogilvie Lions lead the McGregor Mercuries here. Still 4:41 to go in this first quarter, and the Ogilvie Lions trying to go well on their way and make that championship game next Friday in Esco. And get back to state Last year they played Southridge in that championship game. And that first round game against Kitson County Central was a good one in a bit of a snowstorm out there in Moorhead. Aiden Pierce with the boot. This one right down the center of the field and taken in by their running back, Barden. Barden going to try and cut it to the right side of the field, but he is taken down at the 25. And that tackle made there by Dominic Spears. Or excuse me, that's number 38. Number 38 instead of number 32. Caden Feld. So the Mercuries will have their worst starting field position of the night, believe it or not, at the 25-yard line on their own side of the field. Kellerman will get his men to the line. He's got two receivers at the top of the formation, one at the bottom. Takes a snap, tosses it out right to his running back. Oh, and he slips. Isaiah Surfling slips as he tried to cut it upfield. And he's going to lose about 2 yards. So he'll lose a couple on that one. And it did kind of sprinkle a little bit earlier in the day. That's one of those where you just got to plant your foot. Not so much round it. Loss of a couple there for Isaiah Surfling. That'll bring up second down and about 13. Well, the Mercuries will get back to the line of scrimmage. Kellerman takes a snap. He's going to run out to the left side of the line, and he is swallowed up. Nowhere to go there for Isaiah Kellerman. Tried that quarterback sweep off the left side. Hunter Kenyon makes the stop. And that'll bring up third down and long with under 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. They'll get the play call in as number 2 runs it in from the sideline with 3:15 and counting to go in this first quarter. 2 receivers top of the formation, 1 at the bottom. Kellerman sends a man in motion from right to left. He takes the snap. He rolls out to the right. He's got a man open, but he almost had it. That pass intended for number 14, Landon Sorensen. And that is incomplete. Sorensen got a hand on it. That was some good coverage, but he got a hand on it and was unable to complete the catch. So that will bring up fourth down for the Mercuries. And they will look to punt it away here. And number 7 for Ogilvie back deep to return. That is Hunter Kenyon. And back to punt is going to be Sorensen, the receiver who just couldn't hold on there. And, this one goes straight into the air. Might have been tipped by the Lions, and Hunter Kenyon thought about it, but he's going to walk away. As the Lions will take over inside the Mercury 35-yard line. That's where they'll take over on offense at about the 31, 32-yard line with 2:47 to go here in this first quarter. And the Lions will once again take over on offense. Can they make it 5 for 5 here in the first quarter alone? 2:47 to go. They lead 26-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. Milbrandt gets his crew back out there. Gets to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Receiver at the top of the screen. Milbrandt will fake the give one way, and then he'll roll out to his right. He's looking. He's got a man. It's number 24. That's Tucker Kenyon. And Tucker Kenyon is wrapped up. And that'll be a gain of about 5 to Tucker Kenyon. That'll make it second down and 5 to go here for the Ogilvie Lions with under 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. Toss out to the left here to Hunter Kenyon. Kenyon trying to find some room on the left side of the line and slips, but he keeps his feet. Moves forward to about the 20, and that'll be a pickup of 6 and a first down. So first down and 10 here for the Ogilvie Lions on the 20. Maybe inside the 20 at the 19, it looks like. Under 2 minutes to go now here for this first quarter of play, as the Ogilvie Lions have the lead 26-0. Receiver at the top of the screen. That's Cole Hergis. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. Fakes the give. He's going to look to the end zone. He's under some pressure, and he's going to go down. And he's wrapped up there by number 2. That is Cooper Sellers, who gets Milbrandt from behind. It's going to be a loss of about a yard to the 20. So a sack there for the Mercuries as Milbrandt was looking deep, and somehow, some way, Sellers got into the backfield in a hurry and takes down Milbrandt. Second down and 11. Creeping up on a minute to go. The handoff here to Hunter Kenyon off the right side of the line, and he plows forward, and he is tripped up, but he might have that first down. Looks like where they spot it will be, and it looks like it'll be inside the 10. A nice run there from Hunter Kenyon. And that'll be a first down for Ogilvie.
First down.
A nice run there for Hunter Kenyon, as it'll now be first down and goal from the 8-yard line. 40 seconds to go here for the Lions. They lead 26-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. And Milbrandt will line up under center. He's got a receiver at the left side of the formation. And he gives it off to Tucker Kenyon. Tucker Kenyon not going to get to the end zone, but he gets a nice chunk there. And Tucker Kenyon will get it to about the 3-yard line, gain of 5. Milbrandt will hand it off to Hunter Kenyon, who will take it into the end zone for the touchdown. So another touchdown here, and they get that as time expires here in the first quarter. That'll make it 32-0 for the Ogilvie Lions. As time expires here in the first quarter, they get another touchdown added on to the board, and they're up 32-0 on the Mercuries. That latest touchdown scored by Hunter Kenyon. And they'll line up to go for 2. 2 receivers on the right side of the formation. Milbrandt takes the snap. He's looking to his right. Now looks to the far side of the end zone. Oh, and Tucker Kenyon, I don't know if he was ready for that one. So 2-point conversion, no good, but the Ogilvie Lions have a 32-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK.
Tina Curtis, Realtor at RE/MAX Results, specializes in waterfront properties, in-town living, country living, land splits, platting of land, and commercial. Tina Curtis is a full-time realtor going above and beyond for you. That's the Tina Curtis way. Call Tina at 612-390-2230. That's 612-390-2230. Check her out online at gogetteragent.com or find her on Facebook today. Experience the Tina Curtis way.
Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie will never make up diagnostics to make an extra buck. Jeff's Auto and Tires will do the service that you actually need. Jeff's Auto and Tires is an honest, dependable service center that's reliable and affordable when it comes to oil changes, batteries, tires, and so much more. Let Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie provide you with a higher standard of care for your vehicle. Call Jeff today for your next car service or tire problems at 320-980-1122.
October is College Knowledge Month at Pine Technical and Community College. The whole month, PTCC will be providing a variety of events for high school students and the community to learn more about college options. College Knowledge Month is meant to provide future students with the preparation, opportunity, and support needed to apply to college. Join PTCC for a nursing program information session on October 26th at 2:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome. Learn more at pine.edu.
The kick is away to start the second quarter, and that is taken in by a number 3. That is Isaiah Surfling, and he'll get a decent return there for the McGregor Mercuries to about the 35-yard line. Nice return there by Surfling. And this will be their 6th offensive possession. No touchdowns to speak of yet for the McGregor Mercuries, and trying to get something going. They've had a couple of nice drives here, got a couple of chunk plays, but they have been eliminated either by turnovers or a big penalty that set them back, and the Ogilvie Lions have just been feasting in the backfield so far here tonight. And they will look to continue that here on this drive with 11:54 to go in the second quarter. And that is Kellerman in the gun. 2 receivers at the bottom of the formation, 1 at the top. He's going to give it off on the jet sweep to number 7 on the left side of the line. Breaks a tackle, falls forward past the 40, and that's Connor Barden, who gets a decent gain to about the 43. A gain of about 8 there for Connor Barden. Second down and 2 to go here for McGregor. 11.5 to go here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Find out more at embracemn.com. Mercuries will get themselves to the line of scrimmage. They'll have a receiver at the top and a receiver at the bottom of the formation. Kellerman sends a man in motion left to right, takes the snap. He's going to toss it out to the right side. There to his running back, Surfling. Surfling cuts it up the field, and he gets the first down past the 50, and he gets to about the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. We'll call it the 47.5, so they'll probably spot it more or less at the 48-yard line. Decent gain for Surfling, about 9. And that'll make it first down and 10 in Ogilvie territory. Under 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ogilvie has a 32-0 lead here at home. Again, the first time they played was during the regular season here in Ogilvie, where Ogilvie got the victory 60-6. Well, on their way to that kind of a score again. Man in motion from left to right. Kellerman gives it off up the middle there to Surfling, and Surfling going to get to about the 45. Looks like they'll spot the nose of the ball at the 44. So Surfling, a nice gain of 3 there on first down. Colby Milbrandt making the tackle. He's just making himself known here tonight. Got a few passing touchdowns on the evening. Makes some tackles as well. And looking on it, he has 3 touchdowns, all of them over 35 yards, or at 35 yards tonight. So that puts him well over that 100-yard mark already. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Mercury's putting together a little bit of a drive here. If anything, they're just taking some time off the clock. Second down and 7. Man in motion, left to right, takes the snap. Kellerman, he's going to look downfield to pass. Now he rolls out. He's going to try and take off with it. He throws it, and it's tipped, and it's caught. No, they're going to say it's incomplete. They're going to say that the receiver, Cooper Sellers, was out of bounds when he made the catch. So Cooper Sellers, that is incomplete. Again, he was on that boundary line on the far side of the field when he caught it. So it's incomplete. Nice job by the referee on that far side to find the feet and see that they were out of bounds. And that'll bring up third down and 7 now for McGregor. 9:37 to go here, second quarter. McGregor lines up, send a man in motion right to left. The toss out left here to Surfling. Surfling trying to cut it upfield, trying to find a block, and then he is knocked out of bounds. But we do have a flag that comes in from behind the play, and we'll see what this call is here. Not much to speak of on that one. He maybe gained a yard, did Surfling, and the two refs will get together and talk about this one. it would be fourth down no matter what, but depending on who this penalty is against, it will probably change that. We had a face mask on the offense. So more or less an illegal hands to the face penalty on the Mercuries, and that will push them back. And that should still make it third down and long now for McGregor. Quarterback Kellerman gets the play call in from his coach, and he'll take it in to his offensive huddle. Caden Kellerman, the sophomore. 3 seniors on this squad. Cooper Sellers, Isaiah Surfling, and looks like Shinodin Sabaish for McGregor. Either way, Kellerman is in the gun. He lines up. He's looking to pass. He's going to step up. It's fumbled! And the Mercuries get on top of it. It won't matter because that will bring up fourth down. So I guess it does matter a little bit, but at the same time, it's going to be fourth down and long. A strip sack again there for the Ogilvie Lions, but this time Mercuries hold on to it. So no turnover that time, and it'll be spotted at the 49-yard line, fourth down and long. And will the Mercuries go for it, or will they try and play more of the field position game, because Ogilvie hasn't had nothing but plus starting field position almost all night. And looks like they will go for it here on fourth down and extra long. They had 2 punt returners back, but they're going to have them come back up the field. Kellerman looking, he's throwing over the middle, nearly intercepted off the tip, and it's nearly picked again. And we do have a flag down. And we've got a couple of players getting together, and it's getting a little chippy out there. Cooper Sellers and as well as Surfling getting into it with Ogilvie. Let's see who the flag is on. There was a late flag. Don't know if it was for the hit on the quarterback. Don't know what it was for. But we'll wait the call. Personal foul. Roughing the quarterback. And that will be an automatic first down for Ogilvie. Or excuse me, for McGregor. So unfortunately for Ogilvie, that will be their 4th penalty here in the first half, and that will give McGregor a free first down. It's a roughing the passer call on Ogilvie, and again, it'll be an automatic first down for McGregor, and that'll put them at the 35-yard line. So that might have been why we've seen some chippiness out there when the quarterback gets hit late, or the team feels like their quarterback was hit late, or, maybe landed on awkwardly. Usually there's some chippiness there. So the Mercuries get a free first down and their best field position of the night at the Ogilvie 35-yard line with under 9 minutes to go. Kellerman takes the snap. He tosses it out left here to Surfling. Surfling, he's just got to get upfield. Nice hesitation, though. That opens up a little bit of a lane for him to run through. Surfling apparently not happy with what was called. I don't know what. Looks like about a yard there for Surfling. Ref giving a warning to the fans here on the Mercury side. Surfling didn't like how he was tackled. He got up and said something to the referee, just letting him know something. Second down and 9 now for McGregor. Set a man in motion left to right. And Kellerman will take it himself off the right sideline. He's got some nice push, and then he's twisted down. Be a decent gain there for Kellerman to about the 30, maybe the 29-yard line, so a gain of 5 there for Kellerman. And Tucker Kenyon with the tackle. Third down and 4 to go. All to 29. With 8:15 to go here in the second quarter. And again, if you're McGregor, you may not be having the greatest of success tonight. This is your 6th offensive possession, no points to speak of. But if anything right now, you're just taking time off the clock, not allowing Ogilvie's offense to get back out there and score. McGregor in the gun. It's a fumbled snap, and Ball still out there. Ball was not recovered when the whistle was blown. Oh, looks like they're going to give it back. No, they're going to say Ogilvie got it. So the whistles blew before anybody recovered the fumble. The ball was still on the field. No one had clean possession of it when the whistle was blown. And Ogilvie wound up getting on top of it. That was interesting sequence there. I think Kellerman left a little bit too soon before the snap got to him, which caused the fumble, and then, or maybe he just looked up too quickly, but yeah, the whistle blew while the ball was still on the field. No one had a clear recovery. And then the whistles blew, but Ogilvie did get on top of it. So they'll have it first down and 10. Ball is spotted at about the 32, 33-yard line on Ogilvie's side of the field. And looks like the head coach for McGregor, John Jacobs, wants to say, hey, blew the whistle before. Oh, either way, Ogilvie does have the ball. High formation. Milbrandt takes the snap. It's a toss out right here to Hunter Kenyon, and he is wrapped up and swung down at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of about 2. Gain of about 2 there for Hunter Kenyon. And it'll make it second down and 8 for Ogilvie on their own side of the field. with under 7.5 to go here in the second quarter, they lead 32-0. Clock continues to roll. Receiver at the top of the formation now for Ogilvie. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the give one way and then give it off to Hunter Kenyon off the left sideline. He's got some room to run. Following his blockers, hurdles over a man that falls to the ground, and he gets it to about the 49-yard line. That's a pretty good pickup there. About 13. So first down and 10. Ball will be spotted at about the 49-yard line for the Lions. 6:45 to go here in the first half. Ogilvie Lions lead 32-0. Milbrandt again, same formation. Receiver now at the top of the formation. He's going to get it off to Hunter Kenyon again. He breaks it back to the left side of the field, cuts it up, and then he's wrapped up about the 45-yard line. We do have another flag that comes in behind the play. So we'll see what this one is called. Chop block on offense. An illegal chop block on Ogilvie. That'll be the 5th penalty now for Ogilvie. That'll back them up a ways. That'll back them up to about the 31, 32-yard line. My goodness. So that backs them up a ways here, and it'll make it first down in a country mile. The ball spotted about the, 32-yard line. It's a ways. Ogilvie, after that penalty, will line up 2 receivers at the top of the formation. Bottom one at the top. Milbrandt in the gun. Takes the snap. He looks to his right, and he's going to go deep. He's got a man. That is Voss, and Voss was bumped a little early, and no flag there. And that's Isaiah Voss, the intended receiver. That one is incomplete. Isaiah Voss, the intended receiver, falls incomplete, and it'll bring up second down and extra long here for the Ogilvie Lions. Isaiah Voss got bumped just a little early there by the defender. No flag was thrown, though. It'll make it second down and long with 6:04 here to go in the second quarter. Lions will make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Milbrandt takes the snap. Looking. It's a screen, and he's got it to Halverson. Halverson on the left side of the field. Cuts it up. Plows through one defender. He's racing down the 45, 40, 35, and that's where he's going to be bumped out. Inside the 35, Halverson. A huge gain there on that one. And now it's first down and 10 for the Lions. Gain of about 40 there for Landon Halverson. And that'll make it first down and 10 at the 33 with 5:53 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. Ogilvie with the lead, 32-0. They have it on the Mercury 33-yard line. Milbrandt takes the snap, fakes it one way, and then he's going to toss it. It's a reverse. No, instead he's going to pass. He's got a man wide open, and that is Hunter Kenyon with the touchdown pass from Cole Hergis. So Cole Hergis with the 33-yard touchdown pass to the running back Hunter Kenyon. Hunter Kenyon with the 33-yard receiving touchdown from the pass from Cole Hergis, and that makes it 38-0 in favor of the Lions. 38-0. So Milbrandt usually does the passing, but instead they give it off to Hergis, and he tosses a beautiful ball downfield to Hunter Kenyon for the touchdown. Now they'll go for two. Toss here. And near the goal line. Did he get in, though? Looks like he did. Excuse me. And that's number 38 you just heard. That's Caden Feldy on the carry for the two-point conversion, which is good, and that makes it 40-0 here in favor of the Lions. With 5:45 to go in this first half. And the touchdown set up by about a 40-yard screenplay to Landon Halverson on the left side, that far side of the field. He took it, ran over a couple of defenders, carried a couple inside the 35 to the 33, and then a pass from Cole Hergis to Hunter Kenyon. A beautiful pass, I might add. Gets them into the end zone, and then the two-point conversion by Caden Feldy puts them up 40-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, helping you find a smile you'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns here for Ogilvie. And the Ogilvie Lions will get set to kick it away. Aiden Pierce with the boot. And this one's down towards the far side of the field, and it's going to be taken in. Down inside the 20, trying to find some room to run, cutting it back and twisting around. Falling forward is Surfling, and Surfling getting it to, let's see where they spot this one. He got it near the 30. Looks like they'll spot him maybe about a yard short at the 29. So that's where the Mercuries will take over their 7th offensive possession, their last one the best of the evening. They got down inside Ogilvie territory, but another turnover gave it away. That was their 5th, by the way, turnover of this first half. Ogilvie leads 40-0, 5:37 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Kellerman at quarterback. Sends a man in motion left to right, and he's going to give it off here to Barden. Barden with the carry, and he loses about a yard on that one.
Number 7, Connor Barton, the ball carrier for the Mercury's.
And that'll bring up second down and 11. The tackle made there by Colby Milbrandt. Again, Colby Milbrandt all over the field here this evening. Looks like he might have hurt his knee a little bit there. He's kind of trying to stretch it out, limping maybe just a tad, and up 40-0. I don't know if, maybe you have someone else come in for him. You don't want your starting quarterback to be out with an injury. Yeah, he's trying to tough it out, but he's in some pain. Man in motion left to right. That's Kellerman. He'll take it off, and And he's wrapped up in the backfield behind the 20-yard line by Tucker Kenyon. And he'll go back to about the 18-yard line. So we'll back him up even more, and it'll bring up 3rd down and long here for McGregor, with under 4.5 to go in this second quarter. The Ogilvie Lions lead 40-0. McGregor will break the huddle. He'll get to the line of scrimmage. Kellerman sends a man in motion from right to left, and he's going to roll out to his right. He's trying to find a receiver, makes the defender jump, but then he just, I don't know if he was out of bounds first or just threw it away. Looks like he might have just thrown it away. So incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down, and I'm guessing we'll see the punt unit come out for McGregor. Their last punt didn't do much of anything. It went straight up into the air. Might have been blocked. But it's 4th down and extremely long here. And it looks like the Mercuries will look to punt it away. Back to punt it away. And this one is a decent punt. Be taken in. Landon Sorensen, the punter, punts it to Hunter Kenyon, and Kenyon picks it up at the 40, gets past the 50, and we got a really late flag coming in there. Hunter Kenyon returns it to about the 49-yard line on Mercury's side, but again, a late flag coming in behind the play. And we'll see what this one is for. So far, it's been a so the referee's still trying to confer of what to do. Looks like a block in the back there by McGregor, and that'll be their 3rd penalty of the game. 3 penalties, 5 turnovers. That one of their first drives without a turnover.
The penalty is for on the Mercuries.
So Ogilvie will have even better starting field position after the penalty. And that penalty will move them inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line with 3:42 to go here in the first half. Ogilvie leads 40-0 over McGregor. And they will look to try and score again here before halftime. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. Gives it off to Hunter Kenyon, who goes up the middle. He's tripped up. Oh, no, and then you've got a man down at about the 35. Aiden Pierce is the Lion who took a moment to get up. A rush of 4 to the 35 from Hunter Kenyon. And Aiden Pierce he's going to limp off the field. Hopefully he's okay. Of course, we never want to see anybody injured. So hopefully he's all right and able to work back into this game. But a gain of 4 from Hunter Kenyon makes it 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted right at that 35-yard line for the Ogilvie Lions. They'll have a man at the top of the formation. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. And he'll give it off to Hunter Kenyon off the left side of the line. He's going to bounce it outside. Got a nice block. He takes it up to the sideline, to the 20, and he's pushed out inside the 20. And that'll be a 1st down for the Ogilvie Lions.
That's another Ogilvie Lions.
A great carry there from Hunter Kenyon. He got a really nice block on the left side of the line as he was cutting it out. And that is just purely being teammates who have practiced a while together. Ball will be spotted at the 18. Gain of about 17. So 1st down and 10 for the Ogilvie Lions. Milbrandt will toss it out to the right side here for Hunter Kenyon again. He follows his blockers. In fact, he runs his blocker over. And finally taken down. Wait and see where they spot him. Looks like almost right at the 10, maybe the 9.
Second down, Lions.
It'll be a gain of about 9. We'll give him 9 for Hunter Kenyon on that carry. Be second down and short for the Lions. Again, 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. Lions lead 40-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. Bill Brandt will line up same formation as that previous play. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Hunter Kenyon. Kenyon makes a nice move at the line, and he breaks the tackle, gets into the end zone. Touchdown for Hunter Kenyon.
Ball carrier for the Lions into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions!
Hunter Kenyon with the 10-yard rushing touchdown will make it 46-0 in favor of the Ogilvie Lions. And the Lions, with 2:02 to go, look to be well on their way to that championship game next Friday in Esco. So, as I mentioned, 2:02 left here, still in the second quarter. And we'll see what Ogilvie decides to do here. They go for 2. And they'll line up. And the flag down. They're going to get a delay of game penalty here on Ogilvie. That'll be their 6th of this first half. And I bet David, their head coach, Dave Halverson, not going to be too pleased with having 6 in the first half. Definitely going to want to clean it up a little bit. But they do lead 46-0, so there's definitely some wiggle room there. Either way, it'll be the 2-point conversion again. 2-point try. Hunter Kenyon will line up at the quarterback spot. He's going to keep it, and he takes it off the right side of the line, trying to cut it back, and falls forward. He's going to be near the goal line, but I don't think he got there. He did not. So they line up with Hunter Kenyon at the quarterback spot, and he takes it off the right side. He got tripped up, and then he was taken down just short of the goal line. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Lions lead either way 46-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. Here with 2:02 left in the second quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, helping you find a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Well, the Mercuries struggled here. I think the biggest thing is you want to get that goose egg off the board if you're McGregor. But again, they've had a couple of good drives, but have been really erased by a turnover or a big penalty or a block punt, whatever you can think of. It has been going against McGregor tonight, as they will get ready to receive this kickoff. And it looks like Landon Halverson will come back out to kick it away for the Lions. Of course, Aiden Pierce was hurt on a running play, and he was a little bit upset. Again, we hope that he's all right. And there's the boot from Landon Halverson. This one is down and taken in by Surfling. Surfling takes it up on the right side, now cuts it back to the left, stiff arms a man at the 30 to the 35, 40, and he is pushed out of bounds at the 45. Surfling with a good return there. A couple of nice stiff arms along the way. Isaiah Surfling with a huge return, and maybe that's a momentum shift they could really use right now. And Isaiah Surfling, I mean, he took that one in back behind the 25. Cut it to the left side of the line. Hit one stiff arm. That got him a little bit of a boost, and then hit another one. Got him even further up the field, and then he was escorted out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's where McGregor takes over. Kellerman in the gun. Receiver at the top end, bottom of the formation. Sends a man in motion left to right. Kellerman takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. He goes into the teeth of the defense. Falls forward past the 45. It'll be a gain of a couple there for Kellerman. And that'll bring up second down. And it'll be interesting to see what they try and do here before half. Hines makes the stop. Kellerman gets a gain of 2. And if I'm McGregor, I would at least try and get something going here before half. You know, you got a minute and a half to go. I would try and at least do something to get, just any kind of momentum for your side. And if you're Ogilvie, definitely you want to try and hold them out of that end zone no matter what they do. But with a minute 15, it doesn't look like McGregor is in too big of a hurry to get downfield. Kellerman, gun. Takes the snap, gives it off to Surfling. Surfling stiff arms a man, and then he's taken down near the original line of scrimmage. And Owen Hines and Landon Halverson combine on the tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 46-yard line. It's a loss of one there for Isaiah Surfling. And under a minute with 40 seconds to go here in this first half. Again, it does not look like the Mercuries are in any hurry to do anything. Looks like they were more or less going to play and try and run this clock out and not give the ball back to Ogilvie. Snap is taken here by Kellerman. He's going to drop back. He steps up into the pocket, trying to get it to his receiver after he was hit, but it's incomplete, and that is intended for Landon Sorensen, and that will bring up fourth down and about 9 to go at the 46-yard line on the Mercury's own side of their field. And let's see what they do here as Kellerman gets the call from his coach there. He'll bring it into the huddle with 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The Ogilvie Lions lead 46-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. Ref's hand is up. They got about a couple of seconds to get this play off. They do get it off, and Kellerman races to the right side, and he's going to take off with it, throws it downfield, and it's going to be intercepted. And I believe that is 80. And Nathan Hagel with the interception. And that'll be the end of the first half. So another turnover before the end of the first half there for McGregor, and another takeaway here for the Ogilvie Lions. And that will bring us to halftime here in Ogilvie, with the Lions leading 46-0 over the McGregor Mercuries on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. We'll take a commercial break. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors, and when we come back, we'll talk about this first half, talk about what Ogilvie needs to do to continue their dominance, and we should be set or close to begin the second half of play. Again, the Ogilvie Lions lead 46-0 over the McGregor Mercuries here in Ogilvie. Ogilvie trying to get back to that section championship and back to state, much like they were last year. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors, and then we'll be back. You're listening to football here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK.
Most Americans do not have a proper will or estate plan in place. Many of you listening have been putting off that important task for a long time. Stop waiting and contact Spear & Swanson today. Spear & Swanson can help you put together a tight legal estate plan to make sure the assets you've been working so hard to obtain get passed on to your loved ones in the way that best fits you. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-629-7586. That's 320-629-7586.
End of the season means savings at Minnesota Equipment. Save big on remaining zero turns in stock. Bravely, Aaron's, Toro, and John Deere. Buy now with 0% financing available. That's 0 on zero turns. Need a walk behind instead? I got plenty of those too. On site and ready to go. The knowledgeable staff will get you the machine that fits your property size. Minnesota Equipment. Your neighbors. Your experts. Your neighborly experts. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Quality Disposal Systems. Your locally owned and operated garbage company offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to qualitydisposalsystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose the right divorce attorney. Spear and Swanson will make sure the judge knows your side of the story. Let them help you with your divorce, custody, child support, harassment, or orders for protection. They also handle DWIs and other legal matters. The right divorce attorney does make a difference. That's why you need to choose Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-620-7586.
It's almost time to start pushing snow. Sorry, just the messenger. Thankfully, Minnesota Equipment in Isanti has affordable machines to do the heavy lifting. Any size property. Toro and Aaron's walk behind snow blowers. Oh, you got land, huh? How about John Deere lawn and garden tractors? Or a compact utility tractor? Minnesota Equipment has them in stock. Snow removal doesn't have to be backbreaking. Not if you get into Minnesota Equipment. Highway 65 in Isanti. Or visit minnesotaequipment.com.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie. Maybe it's your first visit or maybe it's just been a while. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Call to make your appointment today at 320-272-4450. Northbound Dental in Ogilvie proudly supports Ogilvie Athletics. Go Lions!
Tina Curtis, Realtor at RE/MAX Results, specializes in waterfront properties, in-town living, country living, land splits, platting of land, and commercial. Tina Curtis is a full-time realtor going above and beyond for you. That's the Tina Curtis way. Call Tina at 612-390-2230. That's 612-390-2230. Check her out online at GoGetHerAgent.com or find her on Facebook today. Experience the Tina Curtis way.
Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie will never make up diagnostics to make an extra buck. Jeff's Auto and Tires will do the service that you actually need. Jeff's Auto and Tires is an honest, dependable service center that's reliable and affordable when it comes to oil changes, batteries, tires, and so much more. Let Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie provide you with a higher standard of care for your vehicle. Call Jeff today for your next car service or tire problems at 320-980-1122.
October is College Knowledge Month at Pine Technical and Community College. The whole month, PTCC will be providing a variety of events for high school students and the community to learn more about college options. College Knowledge Month is meant to provide future students with the preparation, opportunity, and support needed to apply to college. Join PTCC for a nursing program information session on October 26th at 2:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome. Learn more at pine.edu.
Most Americans do not have a proper will or estate plan in place. Many of you listening have been putting off that important task for a long time. Stop waiting and contact Spear and Swanson today. Spear and Swanson can help you put together a tight legal estate plan to make sure the assets you've been working so hard to obtain get passed on to your loved ones in the way that best fits you. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-629-7586. That's 320-629-7586.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK. The Ogilvie Lions lead 46-0 here over the McGregor Mercuries at halftime. And it has been a dominant one here for the Ogilvie Lions, much like their first meeting when the Lions won 60-6. But this time it is in the playoffs, and you win and you move on. You lose, your season is over. And for the Ogilvie Lions, they look to continue their season into the section championship game. And as we take a look at these first half stats for Ogilvie, they had 7 possessions and scored on nearly each and every one of them. 6 penalties, though, and I'm sure if you're their head coach, Dave Halverson, you're going to want to clean that up as this game goes along. 6 penalties in the first half, not ideal. In fact, not what you want at all if you're their head coach. He's probably pretty upset about that. Going to want them to clean that up a little bit here as this game moves along. But they did take the ball away 6 times in that first half. Nathan Hagel, he grabbed 2 interceptions himself, so they did a good job of getting pressure on that quarterback. Really, he had nowhere to go all game. 2 interceptions and 4 fumble recoveries there for the Ogilvie Lions, and 3 rushing touchdowns in that first half for Hunter Kenyon, and then they ran for over 100 yards in that first half. On their passing side of things, they're close to 200 yards. They're already over 150, and 4 passing touchdowns there in that first half. Colby Milbrat had 3 of them in 3 passes. He had 1 from 35, 1 from 45, and 1 from 41 yards out. He is, 4 for 6 in that first half with 126 yards. The other touchdown throw was from Cole Hergis. He got it, and he found his man, Hunter Kenyon, in the down the sideline, and then he got into the end zone. But it was a beautiful pass from Cole Hergis to Hunter Kenyon for the score, and that is what has helped them to a 46-0 lead. For the McGregor Mercury's, 8 possessions, no touchdowns, 3 penalties, so they're better on the penalty side. We've seen there in the second quarter. Things get a little bit chippy between these two teams. McGregor, their players were there was one penalty where they were not happy with how their quarterback was hit. He was hit late. It was a roughing the passer call. And then there was a penalty on sportsmanlike conduct. Or maybe, no, I don't think it was a penalty. I think they wound up just giving him a warning. Because he was one of the running backs, I believe it was Surfling. He got tackled near the boundary or out of bounds. And he was not too pleased with how he was tackled. And he got up and let the referee know about it, and he said, hey, you got to deal with it, get back to your offensive side, and that's what he did. So 3 penalties, though, and 6 turnovers there in that first half. Like I mentioned, 2 of them through the air on interceptions for Kellerman, and those 2 interceptions were picked off by Nathan Hagel of the Ogilvie Lions. 2 of their 6 takeaways. They had 4 more on fumble recoveries, and yeah, there's been a couple of bad exchanges here for the Mercuries that they just really can't seem to get past Ogilvie. And it's not that they haven't been able to put together a couple of drives. They've had a couple of drives where they've gotten into Ogilvie territory. Their first one of the second quarter got them to about the 30-yard line of the Lions side of the field, and then they had that turnover late in that one. So Mercuries are just unable to find really any offense to speak of. That Lion defense has just not allowed any room to maneuver. They're really suffocating them on offense, and then the Lions offense just really got going early and has not been able to be stopped. McGregor, again, hasn't had a stop yet here in this game so far, so in the second half I'm sure they'll be looking to improve that. They'll at least what I thought was good from the Mercuries there is that their first possession of that second quarter off the kickoff, I thought it was really good that they took a large chunk of time off of the clock so you don't give Ogilvie the ball back with too much time and allow them to score any more points when they're really kind of almost scoring at will. So you take some time off the clock, don't give them the ball back, and don't let them score at will. I thought that was really good. But again, Ogilvie, when they get the ball, it doesn't take them long to score. Only a couple of plays they need to get into the end zone. I think if I had to guess, they're probably averaging only about 2 or 3 plays per drive before they get into the end zone. It has just been a rough one here for McGregor. Well, we're just about set to start the second half of action. We'll take one more commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be ready for the third quarter here. You're listening to Section 5 9-man semifinal on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
End of the season means savings at Minnesota Equipment. Save big on remaining zero turns in stock. Bravely, Aaron's, Toro, and John Deere. Buy now with 0% financing available. That's 0 on zero turns. Need a walk behind instead? I got plenty of those too. On site and ready to go. The knowledgeable staff will get you the machine that fits your property size. Minnesota Equipment. Your neighbors, your experts, your neighborly experts. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Quality Disposal Systems. Your locally owned and operated garbage company offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to qualitydisposalsystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose the right divorce attorney. Spear and Swanson will make sure the judge knows your side of the story. Let them help you with your divorce, custody, child support, harassment, or orders for protection. They also handle DWIs and other legal matters. The right divorce attorney does make a difference. That's why you need to choose Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-620-7586.
It's almost time to start pushing snow. Sorry, just the messenger. Thankfully, Minnesota Equipment in Isanti has affordable machines to do the heavy lifting. Any size property. Toro and Aaron's walk behind snow blowers. Oh, you got land, huh? How about John Deere lawn and garden tractors? Or a compact utility tractor? Minnesota Equipment has them in stock. Snow removal doesn't have to be backbreaking. Not if you get into Minnesota Equipment. Highway 65 in Isanti. Or visit minnesotaequipment.com.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie. Maybe it's your first visit or maybe it's just been a while. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Call to make your appointment today at 320-272-4450. Northbound Dental in Ogilvie proudly supports Ogilvie Athletics. Go Lions!
Tina Curtis, realtor at RE/MAX Results, specializes in waterfront properties, in-town living, country living, land splits, platting of land, and commercial. Tina Curtis is a full-time realtor going above and beyond for you. That's the Tina Curtis way. Call Tina at 612-390-2230. That's 612-390-2230. Check her out online at gogetteragent.com or find her on Facebook today. Experience the Tina Curtis way.
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK, Lions will get set to receive the kickoff to begin half number 2. And there's the boot. It'll go down and it'll be taken in by the Lions' Hunter Kenyon. He follows his blocks, cuts it out to the left side, now cuts it back up, cuts it back outside. A couple of nice jukes there, some jump cuts, and he'll take it to about the 42-yard line, and that's where the Ogilvie Lions will take over as they lead 46-0 here in the third quarter, and I would assume we'll see running time for the rest of this game. Apparently not. Well, excuse me. That's what I would have guessed, but not so. $46-0 Ogilvie Lions with the lead. Two receivers here at the bottom of the formation. And Colby Milbrandt will take the snap. He looks. He's going to chuck it downfield. He's got his man Voss wide open. Takes it in at the 25 to the 20 to the 15. Cuts back. Breaks a tackle. Trying to fight with the defender. Taken down. And he'll be stopped inside the 10. Voss with the reception from the 42 to what? The 8-yard line? Well, nearly a 50-yard catch there for Isaiah Voss, and that'll make it first down and goal for the Ogilvie Lions. They'll go hurry up, and they'll toss it out left to Hunter Kenyon. He'll cut it up the field, cut it back out, now cut it back inside, and he'll be into the end zone for a touchdown. Hunter Kenyon from 9 yards out scores his 4th rushing touchdown of the evening. And that'll make it 52 to zilch. The Ogilvie Lions will line up to go for 2 here. They'll have 2 receivers on the right side of the formation. Both Kenyons in the backfield. Milbrandt sets up, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Tucker, and Tucker will get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That is good to make it 54 to 0. 54 to nothing, and it took 2 plays for the Ogilvie Lions to get into the end zone and make it a 54 to nothing game. And again, no running clock apparently here to begin this third quarter. Either way, the Ogilvie Lions take 2 plays to go the length of the field and get in the end zone and make it 54 to 0. Ogilvie Lions will get ready for their special teams to kick this ball away to McGregor. 11:26 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. EmbraceMN.com. The Ogilvie Lions getting their game plan into their special teams, and they're still not out on the field yet. Now they come out. And we've got a new kicker out there for the Ogilvie Lions. It looks to be Caden Feldy, number 38. So a different kicker now for the Lions. It'll be Feldy, and he kicks this one away. It's a nice kick. It'll bounce at the 25, be taken in at the 20. Here by number 7. He is wrapped up and taken down hard. Barden. Hofstad with a huge hit. Evan Hofstadler. Big hit on the returner. And he stops him cold at about the 26-yard line. Oh, McGregor will take over. Again, they must not be able to do running clock here in the playoffs until the 4th quarter. 54 to nothing. Lions with the lead, and looks like they've got some of their backups in to begin this third quarter on defense. The quarterback, Kellerman, hands it off, and he is stuffed in the backfield behind the 25. A pride of Lions take him down. Be a loss of about 3. Loss of about 3 there on the carry. Will bring up second down, and long. Well, 2nd and 13, 14 to go. Again, the Mercuries have struggled on offense. They've had a couple of drives where they've got something going, but erased by either a turnover or a penalty. And they'll have 2nd down and long. Kellerman, the quarterback, sends a man in motion right to left, takes the snap. He's going to roll to the left side of the line, trying to take it upfield, cuts it back, then falls forward and is taken out of bounds. Just short of the 30-yard line. Kellerman on the carry. And let's see where they spot him. A gain of about 6 there for Kellerman. Be 3rd down and 8 to go here for McGregor with 10.5 minutes to go. Ogilvie leads 54-0 over McGregor, and they look to be well on their way back to the section championship. Again, they'll take on either Cromwell Wright or Southridge in that championship game. Man in motion left to right. Kellerman takes a snap, tosses it out to the right side to Surfling. Surfling up on the right side of the line, and he has got a first down. So Surfling with a nice carry there, turns on the Jets up the field and gets it to about the 40 for a pickup of 12. They barely had 50 yards of offense, did the Mercury's there in that first half, but nice run there from Surfling. We'll get him a new set of downs at the 40. Clock running with 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Receiver at the top and bottom of the formation. Man in motion right to left, and he's going to give it off here to Barden, and he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Connor Barden, no gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball still spotted with the nose touching the 40-yard line. Kellerman will get the call on the sidelines from his coach. And this one feels like it's taking a little bit of extra time. And we're going to get a whistle here. Looks like they will have someone come over to the sideline and take a look at an injured McGregor Mercury player. Not sure what happened. Can't really see the number. All we care about is that he's going to be okay. That's all we really care about. And so they're going to wind the clock a little bit. And then a timeout called here by McGregor. That was interesting. They let the clock run down to 8:51 before calling a timeout, and the McGregor Mercuries will use their first here of the second half. Interesting. So they'll use their first. They'll be left with 2 in the second half. And third quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard has Ogilvie up over McGregor 54-0. The first game between these two teams during the regular season saw Ogilvie get the victory 60-6 over McGregor. And there's the whistle. The timeout is going to be over, and McGregor will get back out onto the field. Again, as we see, it's McGregor. They only have suited up 12 guys, so an injury would really be detrimental to them. Hopefully, again, he's okay and able to get back into this game. Kellerman lines up in the gun, sends a man in motion right to left. He fakes the give and then gives it up the middle here to Surfling. Surfling goes nowhere. In fact, he fumbled the ball, and I believe Ogilvie gets on top of it. And they do. That's another takeaway there for the Ogilvie Lions, and they'll have it on the 41-yard line of McGregor. So their 7th takeaway here of the evening for the Ogilvie Lions, and they'll have it with 8:46 to go in the third quarter. Still surprised that they really don't run the clock here. You would think 54-0, that would be all you need to run the clock. But apparently not. Looks like we will get a new quarterback into the game here for Ogilvie. It'll be a number 2, Noah Bitts. Noah Bitts, a junior here for Ogilvie. We'll have a new running back in the backfield as well. That's Caden Feldy. Also out there on offense, Nathan Hagel. Bitts Bits under center takes the snap. He gives it up the middle to number 22. He breaks off a tackle, breaks off another one, carries some defenders past the 35. Inside the 35 is where he's taken down. That's Ethan Hootsma. Ethan Hootsma with the carry.
Ethan Hootsma, the ball carry for the Lions. Tackled by number 26.
And he's going to be close to a first down, about a couple of yards short, a gain of 8 there for Hootsma. We'll bring up second down and 2. Justin Plemmel out there as well for Ogilvie. They'll have a receiver at the bottom of the formation. Bits under center. Takes the snap, toss out to the left side here for Feldy, and Feldy up the sideline, breaking a couple tackles, stays in bounds before he's pushed out after a nice gain there. Feldy gets it inside the 20 to looks like the 15-yard line. 18 yards there for Caden Feldy on his first carry of the evening. Well, his first carry was a 2-point conversion, but I don't think that actually winds up being in the stat sheet. So he does take it to the 15, 18-yard gain. With 7:40 to go, clock will continue to run. First down and 10 now for the Lions in the red zone once again. Bits under center in the I formation. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Hootsma, and Hootsma, he'll be taken down after a push to near the 10-yard line.
Number 22, Ethan Hootsma, the ball carrier for the Lions. Tackled by number 14, Landon Sorensen, and number...
Clock continues to run. 7:10 to go here. And I'm trying to see. Looks like it'll be just short of 5 yards, a gain of 4 for Hootsma. That'll bring up second down near the 10-yard line. And Ogilvie will line up, same formation, I formation. Receiver on the right side of the line. Bits takes the snap, tosses it out to the right side here to Feldy. Feldy uses his speed, gets through one defender, and then gets close to the goal line, but he's going to be just short at about the 1 or 2 yard line. Either way, it'll be another new set of downs. Feldy with the carry, just waiting on the scoreboard to kind of show me where the yard marker is. I'm too far away to really get a good read on where it is. We'll say it's an 8-yard gain to the 2. It'll be first down and goal from the 2. Bits under center. Let's see if he maybe will sneak it in. No, in fact, he'll give it to Hootsma. Hootsma in under the defenders. He is into the end zone for a 2-yard touchdown.
Number 22, Ethan Hootsma, the ball carrier for the Lions, into the end zone.
Oh, and that will extend this Ogilvie lead. They get 60-0. 6:16 to go here in quarter number 3 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Bits will get the call from his coach on the sideline. Bits will bring it into the huddle and they'll get to the line. They'll have 2 receivers on the left side of that formation. Clock is running 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's going to be a delay of game unless they got a timeout first. Did they get a timeout?
Timeout, Lions.
Yes, they did. So the Ogilvie Lions didn't get that play call in time, and they'll call a timeout their first of the second half. They lead 60-0 here as they line up for the 2-point conversion. So it's a delay a game penalty, or excuse me, a timeout. I thought it was a delay a game, but it was not. They got the timeout just in time. The Lions first of the third quarter. They'll have 2 remaining. Both sides now have 2 remaining. It's 60-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. So the Lions well on their way to that championship game next Friday over in Esco at their field, their nice turf field. Then, of course, stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll have volleyball action here across Q Media. Volleyball action, we'll have that on right here on KBK 95.5, as well as WCMP stations. Stay tuned for that. Bitts will line up in that pistol formation. He'll look, he'll roll out. He's under pressure, trying to get around some defenders, and then he is taken down. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So the score will stay 60-0, and again, the last time these two teams played during the regular season, it was a 60-6 victory for the Ogilvie Lions. And, well, the way it looks, Ogilvie is well on to scoring even more than that here in this one. So 60-0, the score will remain after the 2-point conversion is no good on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. With 6:16 to go here in the third quarter, Embrace Orthodontics helping you find a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. The injured McGregor Mercury, by the way, was number 7, Connor Barden. He's got his left wrist wrapped up. He looks like he's ready to get back in there. The McGregor Mercury's having a bit of trouble getting their right personnel out there, but they get Barden back into the game. And it'll be Caden Feldy with the kick. It is down and taken in by their quarterback, Kellerman. Kellerman will stay on the right side of the field, and then he is twisted down near the 30. And they'll spot this ball right at the 30, it looks like. So that's where the Mercuries will take over at their own 30-yard line with 6:12 to go here in the third quarter. Lions lead over the Mercuries 60-0. And Ogilvie looks to get back to that section championship game and be one win away from the state tournament. Oh, the Mercuries will bring themselves to the line of scrimmage. Kellerman lines up in the gun, sends a man in motion from right to left. It's a low snap. Kellerman picks it up. He's looking deep for a receiver, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Landon Sorensen, and that one falls harmlessly to the ground, as there was a defender there who nearly got enough of a hand on it to take it away, but it will stay with the Mercuries on that incomplete pass. It only takes 6 seconds off the clock, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10 for McGregor. We'll have to go the length of the field here as the ball spot at the 30-yard line. Not much offense to speak of for them here in the third quarter, but the first half they had a couple of decent drives. A couple were taken back by penalties. Toss out to the left here for Surfling. Surfling has some room to run. He gets it up to about the 40-yard line before he's taken down by Isaiah Voss. And they'll spot this ball at the 41. Oh, well, we got two different spots right now. One has it at the 41. The other has it at the 39, but looks like it will be enough for a first down and a gain of 11 for Surfling. So 1st down and 10 now for the McGregor Mercuries. And again, only playing with 12 guys dressed. It's tough. Sends a man in motion left to right. And Kellerman will hold on to it. Makes one man miss, cuts it upfield again, breaks off of one tackle, cuts it up to the right side of the field before he's ripped down by Isaiah Voss. But it's going to be another pickup of a first down to the 45-yard line on the Ogilvie side of the field. A gain of 14 there for Kellerman. And it's a 1st down and 10 for McGregor. 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter, and I believe, with playoffs, they'll get to have running clock in the fourth quarter. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter as McGregor gets to the Ogilvie side of the field with back-to-back first down runs. Kellerman takes the snap. He's going to look to his left. That's nearly intercepted. And that pass intended for Barden. They have not been able to complete a pass so far here tonight. And Kellerman is 0 for 7 with 2 interceptions thrown on the evening as well. So it's been a tough go of things tonight for McGregor. Again, Ogilvie, a very powerful 9-man team. They look to get back to that section championship. Second down and 10 to go here for McGregor. 4:39 to go in the third quarter. Kellerman in the gun. Receiver at the top and bottom of the formation. Throws it over the middle. It is caught and taken down at around the 30 there. Number 2 with the catch. That is Cooper Sellers with the catch to the 30. It's a gain of 15. So the first completion of the night goes to Cooper Sellers. A gain of 15 and a first down to the Ogilvie 30-yard line. And McGregor has it first down and 10 in Ogilvie territory. Again, they had one drive that got them to about the 30, and then a turnover led to them ending that drive earlier than they would have liked. Clock continues to run to about 4 minutes. Kellerman sends a man in motion, left to right, takes a snap, low snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for his man. It is caught as Sellers comes back to the ball, and he is taken down by Isaiah Voss, but Sellers does a nice job to come back to the ball on that one. And back-to-back completions for Kellerman, just when I said that he hadn't completed one. That one goes for 9, and it'll be second down and 1 now for McGregor. Announcer's jinx in a good way for McGregor. Ball spotted at the 21, second down and 1 to go for McGregor. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 60-0 Lions with the lead here in quarter number 3. Kellerman gets his men to the line. Shotgun formation, running back to his right. Kellerman takes a snap. He looks to his left, then rolls out to his right, and he's trying to get that first down, but he is pushed out, and he dove and tried to reach the ball past first down. I don't think he got there. Noah Bitts will shove him out. No gain on the play, and it'll be third down and a yard for McGregor. Pushed out of bounds. Looks like it stops the clock with 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. And Surfling will bring in the play from the sideline. We've seen it a couple times where a couple delay of games and a couple of close calls where they've been bringing the play in from the sideline and they just don't get it in time. Hand is up by the back judge, and Kellerman will take the snap, throw it out to Sellers on the left side, and he is upended inside the 10, but it'll be enough for a first down for the Mercuries. It'll be first down and goal from the 21-yard line. And this ball will be spotted at about the 5-yard line. So a good gain there. About 16 yards from Kellerman to Sellers. It'll be first down and goal at the 5. 2:40 to go. Two receivers at the left side of the formation, one on the right. Kellerman sends a man in motion, left to right, takes the snap, he rolls, and there's a flag. And I believe this is going to be an offsides call on Ogilvie. That'll be their 7th penalty of the game. That'll move it half the distance to the goal. Be first down, so ball will be spotted at the 2.5. So first down and goal still for McGregor. 2:32 to go. Clock will run. I have a receiver on each side of the formation. Instead of 3 this time, they'll have only 2. Kellerman, man in motion, left to right. He'll take the snap. He's looking to his right. He's looking for Sellers in the corner of the end zone. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Intended for Sellers. So that pushes Kellerman to 3 for 11 on the evening for 40 yards exactly. So we'll bring up second down and goal for McGregor. 2:13 to go here in the third quarter. Lions with a 60-0 lead. Quarterback will bring in the play call from the sidelines and see what McGregor tries to do here on second down and goal from the 2. He'll have a receiver at each side of the formation. Kellerman, man in motion left to right, takes the snap, rolls to his right, tosses it out to Sellers. Sellers trying to get the edge. He breaks one tackle, and then he's taken down out of bounds. But 2 late flags out there. Two late flags. I'm not sure. Not sure what this is going to be. It looked like a clean tackle. I didn't really see anything wrong with that tackle. A little high, but
number 38, Caden Feldy, was also
yeah, I didn't see anything. There are 2 flags down. Let's see what the call is. They're going to call a face mask on Ogilvie. Well, I certainly didn't see that. Huh.
Second down.
So they'll move it another yard closer. We'll stay second down, though. It looks like McGregor may have called a timeout. They did. Interesting. They had that time between the penalties. I suppose they couldn't bring the offense to them to try and get the play call, so that's more understandable. Sometimes you just got to talk through it. Sometimes you just got to talk through it and see what's happening. So a timeout called here by McGregor. They'll have 1 left here in the rest of the game. They trail 60-6. Again, we should have running clock to begin the 4th quarter. They are trying to get on the board. Take that goose egg off. Sellers was the ball carrier that last time. And he was stuffed. He didn't get there, but a face mask penalty called on Ogilvie. Pushes it a yard closer to the 1. Oh, and then a false start penalty here on McGregor. Right side of the line, moved early. That'll be their 4th penalty. So that'll back them up 5. So second down and goal from about the 6-yard line now for McGregor. .205 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lions with the lead. And McGregor has put together a nice drive here. They've gotten inside the Ogilvie territory now, inside the red zone and down inside the 10 after that penalty pushes them back to about the 7. Kellerman, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sends a man in motion, left to right. He's being pressured. Throws it, tries to lob it, and did a receiver catch it in bounds? I don't think he did. Or did he? Don't think he did. So it's incomplete. So incomplete. The receiver couldn't keep his feet in bounds while he caught it. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal now, with under 2 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, McGregor gets back to the line of scrimmage. No receivers out in the formation. Kellerman takes the snap. He fakes it, gives it out to the left side to Sellers, and he dropped it. It's incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down and goal. So incomplete on the pass to Sellers, and that'll bring up 4th down and goal now for McGregor. And, Kellerman will get the call from the sidelines, and he'll bring it back to his offense. And let's see what they try to do here. 4th down and goal from about the 6-7 yard line. Under 2 minutes to go, and can Ogilvie make a big stand here? Receiver out to the left, 1 to the right for Kellerman. Sends a man in motion left to right. Takes the snap. It's a low snap, and he's under pressure right away. Gets it out to Sellers, but he's got nowhere to go. And he'll be taken down well short of the goal line. So the 4th down conversion, no good there for McGregor, and Ogilvie will take over inside their own 10 at about the 8-yard line. And the Lions will have it. Minute 49 to go here in the third quarter. And they'll have to drive the length of the field if they want to try and put any more points up on the board. So Noah Bitts will work his way back out onto the field with the offense. He'll line up in the I formation, receiver at the left side of the formation. Bitts takes the snap, and he gives it off to Hoot. No, it's number 49.
Number 49.
Caden Nyquist with the carry.
Number 3, Isaiah Surfling of the Mercuries. That's another Ogilvie Lions. First down.
Caden Nyquist with a nice carry up near the 20 to about the 17, a gain of about 11 for Nyquist. First down and 10. Bitts under center, receiver at the right side of the formation, toss out right, and the running back is swallowed up in the backfield, no gain, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That is it there for Caden Feldy.
Number 38, Caden Feldy, the ball carried for the Lions, tackled by number 2, Cooper Sellers.
Maybe lost a yard.
Second down, Lions.
Did Feldy. So second down and long, second and 11 maybe. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Lions lead 60-0 over McGregor. Bitts under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Caden Feldy. Feldy grinds his way through one tackle, and then he's finally taken down at the 25. It's going to be a pickup of 7.
Number 38,
Caden Feldy. We'll maybe more closer to a gain of 5. So it'll be set third down and 5 now for Ogilvie. They break out of their other huddle really quickly. With 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Will they get this play off? They will. It'll be a handoff up the middle here to Caden Nyquist. Nyquist down the field to the 40-45, and that's where he's taken down. And he'll be brought down out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. A huge run there of 22 yards for Caden Nyquist, and they will switch sides of the field here as we now move to the fourth quarter of play. We'll take a commercial break here. Word from our sponsors. You're listening to football on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie will never make up diagnostics to make an extra buck. Jeff's Auto and Tires will do the service that you actually need. Jeff's Auto and Tires is an honest, dependable service center that's reliable and affordable when it comes to oil changes, batteries, tires, and so much more. Let Jeff's Auto and Tires in Ogilvie provide you with a higher standard of care for your vehicle. Call Jeff today for your next car service or tire problems at 320-980-1122.
October is College Knowledge Month at Pine Technical and Community College. The whole month, PTCC will be providing a variety of events for high school students and the community to learn more about college options. College Knowledge Month is meant to provide future students with the preparation, opportunity, and support needed to apply to college. Join PTCC for a nursing program information session on October 26th at 2:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome. Learn more at pine.edu.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. We're in the fourth quarter, and the Ogilvie Lions lead 60-0, well on their way to another victory here and off to the section championship next Friday. And as soon as this play starts, we should see running clock. The give is off to Caden Feldy. He gets past the 50 into McGregor territory to the 45-yard line. A gain of about 8 for Caden Feldy. That'll be second down and short now for the Lions. Clock continues to roll as He wasn't taken out of bounds. Good carry there for Feldy, and Lions will get back to the line of scrimmage. Receiver at the right side of their formation. Bitts under center. Takes the snap. Fakes the give. He drops back. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man, and it's either short or long of his receiver. He was looking for Justin Plemmel on the play, but it's incomplete. And there's a flag back down at around the 46-yard line. It's going to be holding on the Ogilvie Lions. That'll be their 9th penalty here of the game. That'll back them up and bring up 2nd down and long. Ball will go back to the 44-yard line. 2nd down and long now for Ogilvie in this 4th quarter. 11 minutes to go. I was going to say 11:02, but clock continues to roll here. Receiver at the top of the formation here for Ogilvie as they move right to left on your radio dial. Noah Bitts under center. Bitts takes the snap. He tosses out right to Caden Feldy. Feldy has some room to run. He's got a lane off the right side, and he is shaking. No, he wasn't. He dragged that tackler. He went pretty low to the ground, get that center of gravity low, drag the defender an extra yard or two, and he gets it to the 39, 38-yard line. Gain of about, 16 yards there? Yeah, about 16. A nice pickup there for Caden Feldy. Makes it a new set of downs here for Ogilvie. With 10 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Noah Bitts under center. Takes the snap. He's going to get it right up the middle to Nyquist. And Nyquist gets a good push past the 35 to about the 34. A gain of 4 for Caden Nyquist. That's his first carry that goes under 10 yards. His first 2 went for 11 and 22. So 9:40 to go here in quarter number 4. Ogilvie inside McGregor territory once again. And the Lions line up. He's got a receiver to his right of the formation, does Noah Bitts. Bitts takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Caden Feldy. Feldy gets his way through the line, breaking off a couple of tacklers. He breaks off of another one. He's still got some room to run, and he's thrown down by the defender Sellers. Sellers threw him forward, though, so give him more yards to about the 15-yard line. A gain of 19 there for Caden Feldy. My word. Caden Feldy, he's got some powerful legs. Gain of 19 and a new set of downs here for the Lions. Caden Feldy refusing to go down. I mean, he was twisted, backed up, and he still wouldn't go down, and he got thrown forward by Sellers, so that gave him about an extra yard or two. Bitts under center, receiver to the left of the formation, 8:30 to go. Bitts takes the snap. He'll toss it out to Feldy. Feldy's working his way through the defense, and he will get taken down with a flag on the play. He'll get taken down to about the 5, but there is a flag down.
There is a flag on the play.
And we'll see what this is called. It came right after an attempted tackle from a Mercury defender. So I would assume it might be a face mask. And it is. Face mask on the defense. That should, let's see.
The penalty is a face mask on the Mercury's first down line.
And that'll be enough for a first. So 5 penalties on the night for McGregor. 9 on the other side for Ogilvie. I formation for Noah Bitts. He's got a receiver out wide to the right. Bitts under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle to Nyquist. Nyquist, he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Caden Nyquist for the touchdown. We'll make it 66-0. So 66-0 for Caden Nyquist. He makes it an even larger lead with 8:03 to go here in the 4th quarter. So they will bring the offense back out and go for 2. They'll bring their offense to the line once again. They've got a receiver out wide to the right. Bitts will go under center eye formation. Bitts takes the snap. He's going to drop back and look for the pass. He gets it off. Oh, and the receiver fell down to his knees. And that was to Justin Plemmel, but he fell to his knees, and they will not get the 2-point conversion. So it stays 66-0 here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. With 8:03 to go, helping you find a smile you'll embrace forever. Embrace Orthodontics. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. 66-0 with 8:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Ogilvie Lions going to be on their way to that section championship here next Friday in Esco, and they will play the winner of Cromwell Wright and Southridge. Last year they played Southridge and won to go to state. And we'll have to see which team they'll play this year as they lead 66-0. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got more volleyball action, playoff volleyball action for you coming up tomorrow night. As the kick is away, man, it's going to be taken in by Surfling. He cuts to the right, now cuts it back up the middle. He's taken in at the 30, but he breaks off of one tackle, and then it falls forward near the 35, and that's where they'll spot him, it looks like, right at the 35.
Number 3, Isaiah Surfling of the Mercuries. Tackled by number 13, Isaiah Voss of the Lions. First down,
Voss with the tackle. They will spot him right at the 35, and that's where the Mercuries will take over. So again, tomorrow we'll have, as I mentioned, more playoff volleyball action for you. And playoffs continue on Saturday for football as well, so stay tuned for all of that. But tomorrow in the volleyball world, we'll have Rush City taking on Proctor over on 100.9 FM, Pine City taking on Esco on 106.5, and Bram hosting Ogilvie on this station, 95.5 FM. McGregor on offense, they trail 66-0. They give it off to Sellers, who is wrapped up in the backfield, trying to break off a tackle, and then he's taken down. That'll be a loss of about 2 or 3 there for Cooper Sellers.
Number 2, Cooper Sellers, the ball carrier for the Mercuries. Tackled by number 99, Carter Magard of the Lions. Second down, Mercuries.
Sellers goes backwards on that one. Loss of about 3. That'll bring up second down and long with 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Just keep that clock running. As again, Ogilvie not going to give up 66 points in 7 minutes, I don't think. So they are on their way to the section championship next Friday in Esco against either Cromwell Wright or Southridge. Gutterman takes the snap. He tosses out wide here to Surfling. Surfling stiff arms a man at the 40, and then he falls forward near the 45. And depending on where the ball is spotted, that'll be enough for a first down. Gain of 13 to the 45, for Surfling, and that will be a first down. So 13 yards exactly for Surfling, and that'll be a first down. Under 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 6:15 and counting. As Kellerman, it's the call back into his offense, and they'll trot to the line of scrimmage.
Thomas Bowler is number 73.
Kellerman in the gun. Takes a snap, looks to his left, looking for a receiver. He'll roll to his left now. He might take off with it. He gets past the line of scrimmage before he's pushed out of bounds. That'll only be a gain of a couple, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Kellerman, short gain there of 2, and that'll make it second down and 8. And that clock will continue to run. McGregor will get their play call from their coach to Surfling, and he'll bring it in to the quarterback. Kellerman. He'll have two receivers to the left. Will Kellerman, he'll send a man in motion left to right. He picks up the ball off the ground, a bad snap, and Kellerman will take it past the 50 to the 45. He's wrapped up and taken down near the 40, but it'll be enough for a first down from Kellerman on the run. Gain of 13 there for Kellerman. It's a first down for McGregor. 4:38 to go and counting in the fourth quarter. McGregor putting together another nice drive. They will try and take that goose egg off the board in this one. Kellerman in the gun, receiver on the left and right side of the formation, sends a man in motion left to right. He takes a snap, he looks to his right, looking like he might run, and he's under pressure, and he's going to be pushed out behind the line of scrimmage, out of bounds.
Number 9, Caden Kellerman, the ball carrier for the Mercury's, forced out of bounds by number 31, Ryan Milslagle of the
Milslagle. I didn't want to attempt that name before I heard it. Milslagle. We'll push him out of bounds, and a loss of 2 there for Kellerman.
4 minutes left, White. Let's go.
Second down and 12. 3:35 to go here in the final quarter. Lions lead 66-0. Man in motion right to left. Kellerman will toss it out wide to Surfling. Oh, and he slipped. Surfling slipped on the play. He does pick up a yard, but he slipped trying to cut it up the field. Slips, and that'll be a gain of 1. It'll be third down and 11.
Third down, Mercury.
You have 3 minutes, kid. That's it. Then it's done. Let's go.
66-0. Ogilvie with the lead here in the fourth quarter over McGregor. 3 minutes to go and counting. Kellerman sends a man in motion left to right. He takes a snap. He's going to look to the right. He's trying to roll out. He's under pressure again. He gets it off to Cooper Sellers, and he is escorted out of bounds past the 35 to about the 32. Cooper Sellers with a nice gain of about 10. And let's see where they spot the ball.
Fourth down, Mercury.
And yeah, about a gain of 10. Fourth down and about 2 to go here for McGregor. With under 2.5 to go, Kellerman in the gun. Takes the snap. He'll look to his left. He'll throw it out to Cooper Sellers. Sellers makes a man miss, but I don't think he got there as he is taken down. And he will be stopped before the line to gain. And it will be a turnover on downs.
Pass for number 9, Caden Kellerman, complete to number 3, Isaiah
So no gain on that catch.
Tackled by number 19, Devin Hufstedler, and number 81, Deacon
And this will be, 2 plays, maybe 3, and that will be the end of the game. So Ogilvie will be on their way to the section championship next Friday in Esco, and they will take on the winner of Cromwell Wright and Southridge. As we await the wrap-up of this one, Hunter Kenyon goes over 100 yards, exactly 100 yards on 13 carries. Here in the game, quarterback takes the snap, and he's going to run to the left side, and he cuts it up the field, and he's going to stay in bounds. The new quarterback is number 15, Xander Kimball.
Tackled by number 3, Isaiah Surflin of the Mercury's. Second down, Lions.
Kimball with the carry picks up about 5, and that will continue to roll the clock. .74 yards rushing for Caden Feldy on 7 carries. That'll be good enough for second best.
Hit him here. Hit him.
Kimball takes the snap. He's going to try and cut it up the field. He's got a little bit of a lane to run through. He falls forward past the 40 to about the 41, a gain of 3.
26, Dennis Tuckinen of the Mercury's. Third down, Lions.
Nyquist has 41 yards on 4 carries. Hootsma will get 15 yards on 3 carries. And that looks like that will be it here in this one as the Ogilvie Lions get the victory 66-0 over the McGregor Mercuries. And the Ogilvie Lions are on their way to the Section 5 championship next Friday in Esco against either Cromwell Wright or Southridge. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll recap this game. And then we'll be off to tomorrow's games. You're listening to football here on KBEK.
Most Americans do not have a proper will or estate plan in place. Many of you listening have been putting off that important task for a long time. Stop waiting and contact Spear & Swanson today. Spear & Swanson can help you put together a tight legal estate plan to make sure the assets you've been working so hard to obtain get passed on to your loved ones in the way that best fits you. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City. Call 320-629-7586. That's 320-629-7586.
End of the season means savings at Minnesota Equipment. Save big on remaining zero turns in stock. Bravely, Aaron's, Toro, and John Deere. Buy now with 0% financing available. That's 0 on 0 turns. Need a walk behind instead? I got plenty of those too. On site and ready to go. The knowledgeable staff will get you the machine that fits your property size. Minnesota Equipment. Your neighbors. Your experts. Your neighborly experts. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Quality Disposal Systems. Your locally owned and operated garbage company offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to QualityDisposalSystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK, the Ogilvie Lions get the victory over the McGregor Mercuries 66-6 and are on their way to the Section 5 9-man championship game over in Esco against either Cromwell Wright or Southridge. And we'll await the announcement on that. So the Ogilvie Lions have their way with McGregor here tonight. They get the victory 66-0. My unofficial stats have Ogilvie running 31 times for 255 yards. Hunter Kenyon led the team with 13 carries, 100 yards. Next was Caden Feldy, 7 for 74. Then it was Caden Nyquist, 4 for 41. So again, 31 carries, 255 yards, and 6 total rushing touchdowns. Then they also had Colby Milbrandt throw for 3 touchdowns. Cole Hergis throw for 1 touchdown. They went 5 for 8, throwing the ball 156 yards with 4 touchdowns. Again, these are unofficial stats. They did have 7 takeaways in this game, 9 penalties. That is something that I'm sure their coach will want them to clean up just a bit before their championship game next Friday in Esco. But again, they are on their way to that championship game nonetheless, and that is everything that they could hope for once again, to be back there and have an opportunity to get back to state, much like they were last year. And they will again wait the winner of Southridge and Cromwell Wright. We'll keep you up to date on that. Stay tuned to the morning show on 95.5 FM with Rock and Robin Riley, and we'll keep you up to date at 7:30 and 8:30 as to who will play who and when and where, as we'll keep you updated on this game as well as the game from Cromwell Wright and let you know who Ogilvie will play next Friday. Of course, tomorrow we've got more playoff volleyball action coming up, as it will be Rush City taking on Proctor over on 100.9 FM, then Pine City taking on Esco on 106.5, and right back here on KBEK it will be Bram taking on Ogilvie in those section playoffs, so stay tuned for those as well. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here this evening. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors. Of course, We couldn't do it without them, so thank you so much to all of the sponsors who sponsored tonight's broadcast. We could not do it without them. Once again, the final here in Ogilvie, the Lions 66, the McGregor Mercuries, nothing. For KBEK Nice 95.5 FM, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and have a great rest of your night.